Take a look at this Glarry. It's the budget bass I got. Skateboard ramp warning. Skateboard ramp warning. You have been warned. Do not fly off the end of this fretboard. Yeah, so this is the budget bass. I traded some stuff and I got this. Didn't spend a dime on this, as you can tell. Everything's loose. And look at this intonation. There's no way that's legit. Come on. They're like all equal steps and stuff. So let's get to work on this thing. Cutting off these strings. Because these just feel like, they yanked cables off like a little model bridge or something. Like, what is this? Garbage. Okay. Switching out the pickups. Here's a before and after audio. So that was the before and after. The new pickups are nothing fancy. These are just the pickups I took out of my Squire P bass. They're like old Squire P bass pickups. Really nothing that crazy, but I think they sound a little clearer, maybe. But honestly, when I got this Glarry and I plugged it into my interface and I was just recording some stuff, I was surprised. Like, it really didn't even sound that bad. Just the way it was, But I had these pickups laying around, so I had to swap them out. Here I'm just soldering it all back together. And, yeah, just kind of dumping solder on stuff till I think it looks okay. I really am not professional. I just hope I don't break stuff. So that's the honest story here. But yeah, so this is just a budget bass rig. Here's a pick guard for a P bass. It's an extra pick guard I had from that P bass project, and I'm just like cutting out a little funky shape here, just to make it look interesting, just to kind of break it up a bit, make it look unique, We're just trying to make it fun. We're trying to have a fun instrument, something that looks a little cooler than just the average Glarry on the street, if you know what I'm saying. But here it is, fitted it up. I sanded the little bevel on the edge, that way you see the white line from the front. It just kind of breaks it up, like I said. It kind of just adds a little layer to the visual component here. I'm just drilling the holes, putting in the screws, and screws are always fun. They always cooperate. You never have any issues, because screws are perfect. It's perfect technology. Perfect technology. And then this happens. What is that, bro? I don't even. And then a little magnet. Gonna straighten her up. Nope. Got me all messed up. Okay. There we go. Got that screw in there. This fingerboard's really dry. So this is just some paste finishing wax. I'm just rubbing it on and buffing it out. And just to hydrate the wood a little bit. It's got a little better sheen to it now. It feels a little smoother. I don't know. Maybe it'll last longer too. Who knows? Satisfying part. Peeling off the plastic. Getting that plastic off this pick guard here. Thank you, plastic, for not letting this get all scratched up while I was terribly mangling this thing with that jigsaw. Okay, strings. Putting on strings. You put them on and you tighten them down. Okay, getting the truss rod access here, and I just tightened it up because, like I said, it was a skateboard ramp. So yanking the knobs off and just tightening these little potentiometer nuts, trying to just keep it from falling off here. Putting on knobs. I messed up footage, so there's no footage of me putting on the other knobs, but I put them on, I promise. Okay, screwing in the back plate, and there it is. There is the new and improved Glarry come home. Picked up this bad boy off the marketplace. Very dusty and dirty. Look at that grime. So we're gonna take care of that with some spray on slime. Wiping it. I got the little blower with the brush thing, just blasting any dust out of this front grill cloth and the ports, and hitting it with the little fancy brush. One last little swipe there, and bam! Look how clean that thing is, and it sounds good. This is vital. This is a huge part of the budget bass rig here. Because look at that. That was the old amp, the little Glarry. So we're swapping them out. We got a decent little amp now. But don't get it twisted. This Glarry, we're going to put it to good use. We're going to do experiments on that. So look forward to seeing another video out of me doing unspeakable things to that. Okay, this just needs a strap. And maybe we'll do a little jam. Maybe we'll do a little jam and record a little bass with the Glarry on the jam. That's what it's called, putting the Glarry on the jam. So here it is. Alright, there's the before image. That's before my grubby hands are all over this thing. And there's the after. Now I'd be walking down the street with this, and all the people would be like, "Oh my god, is that a Rickenbacker? Will you take $10,000 for that? I want it." And I just have to say sorry. No can do. This is my one-of-a-kind Glarry. Everybody wants a Glarry. Okay? And if you think you don't, you're lying to yourself. Because you can have much fun with a cheap little bass. Hope you enjoyed that video. Hopefully you learned something, or at least something worthwhile happened in your brain. Stay tuned for the next episode, where I do terrible, horrible, unspeakable things to that little Glarry amp. So you don't want to miss it. But thanks for watching. Have a good day.